trying to see it while you fall apart. Even though you told me to get back your heart, I still spin inside your orbit. Yeah. You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you'll stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit.
Hey self-made peeps, it's Cam, and in today's video I'm going to give you tips that you can implement in life to overcome anxiety. We've all experienced anxiety at some point, so without further ado, let's get into it. Right then, just landed in Aldi, got to pick up some stuff. Just a few little bits, like some milk, some eggs. So, let's get to it. Right then, all wrapped up at Aldi. Now time to head home and put it all away. So, having gone through anxiety myself, the first tip I'd definitely give you is ask yourself the question, why am I anxious? So, are you feeling anxious because you're lacking in self-confidence? Or is it because you don't like being in a social setting? You feel a bit awkward and uncomfortable? Or is it because you go to the gym and you see someone with a great physique and you're like, damn, I'd love to have that physique. But at the end of the day, you need to live life for who you are, because you are the most important person. If you're not happy, then you can't make other people happy, for a start. You need to remember that we are all individual. We are all in our own bodies, all in our own mindsets. So you've got to live life for what you want to get out of life. Don't live life because someone else is doing something or because someone else is giving you an unkind comment. At the end of the day, all that bullshit, leave that over there, because you are here. You need to focus on yourself, and then you'll feel a lot less anxious when you stop worrying about all these little comments and all these little opinions that are floating around the world and all these little things that you're comparing yourself to or overthinking. As soon as you do that, you cause yourself a lot of stress and you tense up, and then that's when you can't think straight. So if you just focus on yourself and focus on one thing at a time, you'll feel a lot less anxious, trust me. And that's the thing, if you go and tackle anxiety head on through exercise or changing your diet or increasing your water intake, you'll notice a significant increase in your energy and a significant decrease in your anxiety, because your brain's going to release dopamine and endorphins that are going to help combat that anxiety. Excuse my phone. My point is, if you just go on and just try and do what you can, you'll notice a big difference. And on that note, let's get into today's workout. We're going to go and do chest and back. So, it's not in the gym, it's not as intense, but still, if it's a home workout, we've got no excuse. So, let's get right into it.
me taking back your heart. Still spinning inside your orbit. I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you still make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay, 'cause I don't wanna walk away. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. That's my luck. Put me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay, 'cause I don't wanna walk away. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay, 'cause I don't wanna walk away.
And just like that, peeps, you've completed yet another home workout. Yes, it's not as intense as in the gym, but if it's a home workout, we've got no excuse. So grab those 2 bags of rice or anything with significant weight that you can comfortably hold. Give it a go, see how you feel, because I know you can smash it. You need to have faith in yourself as well when it comes to this, because it's all good me having faith in you, but you've got to have faith in yourself. That's really important. So that also brings me on to my second point, which is take control. So what I mean by take control is to literally look at a situation and say, how can I best change that? So let's use the gym, for example. It's fitting, isn't it? So you go to the gym, like I said earlier, that scenario, you see someone with a certain physique. So how can you change yourself? You don't have to change yourself to be exactly like them, but if you're genuinely not happy with the way you look, then you need to say, right, what can I do to change it? Do I need any help? Do I need any advice? Do I know a friend who could help me? Do I have to consult someone professional, like a PT or a coach? Just ask yourself, how can I change so I feel better? So if you can look at that situation and think like that, you're going to be unstoppable, because you're going to think, I can take control of that, that's easy. So let me go and ask a friend, or go and ask someone professional. And therefore, you can set those little goals, that will add up to a big goal, and then you're winning. And you can feel a lot happier and less anxious. And also in doing this as well, you then allow yourself to focus on something, and therefore it takes your mind off of the anxiety. So actually, to be fair, it's a win-win. You're gonna work on that physique and also be less anxious. So that sounds really good, to be fair. Right then, peeps, I'm going to wrap up the video here, and then I'm going to continue the video tomorrow. Hey peeps, I'm back for my third tip. So now I'm going to say you need to embrace life for you by setting realistic goals that are achievable. So peeps, what do I mean by this? Well, what I mean by this is set small but achievable goals. So whether that's you saving up for, I don't know, a car or a house. I know that sounds big, sounds a bit ironic, but bear with me. If you set yourself small goals, so I don't know, every week you put aside, I don't know, 50, £100, in a month you're going to accumulate, 200 to £400 straight up. So that's already money you can put towards a car or a house or towards some clothing you want or some tech you want. I don't know, whatever your interests are. But make sure that you will do that. There's no point setting a goal that's unrealistic and then that's when you just say, oh, do you know what? Yeah, I spend a lot of money, but I can't finance, and then you can't budget. So literally, just make sure you put a little bit of money aside. Maybe get one of those smashable jars that you can't get into unless you smash it, obviously. And just keep putting, little notes, little bits of, silver, copper in there. Just put a bit of money in there, and you'll slowly start to see the pounds increase. Same thing with, I don't know, if you want to, work on your physique. You want to get, obviously, make sure you're training and sticking to a training routine. What I would like you to do is think of a realistic goal, and once you go and set yourself that goal, really focus on it. Don't overthink it, but focus on it, and you can definitely achieve it as long as you have the willpower in yourself to say, do you know what, I'm going to go and conquer this motherfucking goal. Because if you don't take control, nobody else is going to do it for you. So, phone's going off again. So no one else is going to do it for you. You need to take control and say, do you know what, I'm going to achieve that goal because I'm a boss and I can do it. So for all my guys out there, make sure you set realistic goals. But like I said at the start, embrace it as well. Learn from the journey, okay? You might make mistakes, that's fine, that's how we all learn. Google just came up. But it's okay if you make mistakes because that's how we all learn. If you don't make mistakes, then it's all good achieving stuff, but you'll never know what it's like to do something with a different method. And yes, that different methods might not work, but you'll never know what method doesn't work if you don't make mistakes, hence why we make them. There's loads of mistakes I've made, there's loads of mistakes that I know you've made. So when no one's perfect, and in my opinion, perfect isn't even a word. So go out there, set achievable goals, and go and motherfucking earn this bitch. And here's a little bonus tip, which I like to call the no bullshit method. So, when I say no bullshit, I literally mean no bullshit. No bullshit, no excuses, no ways of trying to get out of something and avoid it or procrastinate. And definitely, for a fourth reason, don't ever doubt your ability. Because as soon as you doubt your ability, you haven't even tried. You need to try and believe in yourself, because like I keep saying again and again, I know it sounds boring and repetitive, but you need to embrace life. If you don't embrace life and you don't believe in yourself, then you're not going to be able to live life to its fullest. You're going to be working a standard 9-to-5 job, probably hating your boss, hating your paycheck, probably living payslip to payslip. But if you take control and say, do you know what, I'm going to go motherfucking own this, you'll notice how your anxiety turns into progression, because you're so focused on other things, you don't have time to be anxious. There's no physical or mental time for you to be anxious. So if you just do that, again, you're going to achieve stuff in this bitch. So go do that. So tip number 4, no bullshit. Well, my self-made peeps, if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate y'all. Please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss my new content that's going to come out. Obviously, leave a comment if you ever think, of a topic that you might want me to cover. And hopefully, I'm doing well with this game, because obviously I'm only new to YouTube, so hopefully I'm doing all right. And of course, guys, be safe out there. Stay wrapped up because it's very cold as well. And above all else, be self-made. Cam out. Hopefully, you can listen to this video and discuss anxiety. I'm going to give you tips on how you can implement. And just like that, peeps, we've completed another home workout, just for chest and back. And yes, it's not as intense as in. Right then, peeps, I'm gonna Right then, peeps, I'm gonna continue the video. No. Not next week, tomorrow. Hey peeps, back again on Sunday now. So, oh, okay, line's a bit. Hey peeps, back again. And, fucking notifications. Let's just set you up here. There we go. We're in. Yeah, it's doable. So peeps, what do I mean by this? Well, I mean, I want you to set realistic goals, small goals, that you can obviously, big fuck that, cut. Because I want you to think of this, actually no,